Hello everyone, it's me, Jakub, and that's another episode of Traveling Routesetter, where I record myself on the way to jobs and try to help you get better at route setting and go further in your career. Today, scenario is a bit different. I'm on the layover at the Shanghai airport. I'm on my way to Melbourne, which is quite far from UK, I think. I'm in both Shanghai and Melbourne. And I'm going to set a UFD championship for Australia and New Zealand. Pretty excited, like scary excited, because one, it's quite far, and two, it's quite far. And even if I've said those before, trips like that stress you out. Maybe today I'm gonna talk about taking chances and structuring your trips, so you can perform a bit better, especially if you go into places you don't know stuff. And I'm gonna talk about taking chances later, and I'm gonna start with organizing your days. Well, what I do, I usually start with food. And I do have my food routines. I do abroad, have my set up breakfast, set up lunches, at least for the first couple of days, to get into the flow of work. I have to have like one certain thing that whatever is gonna happen, at least that's gonna be a thing. I usually eat oats with protein powders, peanut butter for breakfast, and this kind of sets you up for the day, especially if your abroad breakfast is close to what you usually have at home, and kind of brings this feel of consistency, I would say. I usually take all my clothes that I use for every set, so it feels familiar on skin, and I'm literally trying to repeat all the procedures I do before my regular days of work, and it does not make it not stressful at all, because it is setting for something new with new people, but at least it gives you a little feel of home on your days. Yeah. And then at the end of the week, usually what's happening, you just fall into a regular structure of whatever you're setting. It's probably long hours, a bit different food, but then it's okay. It always works out okay. Yeah, so that's gonna be an interesting one. But the bigger topic is actually taking chances and getting work out of them. For this trip, I basically covered all the tickets and accommodations by myself. Firstly, because I've never been to Australia, never been setting with any Australian setters, and doing that felt almost absurd, because like it's far and you literally know nothing. The only common thing is a language and the boulders, and I hope that's gonna be enough. And even if that trip is gonna end up quite expensive, it's probably gonna be closer to $2,000 for $2,000. I think it's important to do this because this is not paying for setting. I'm taking as paying for lessons, and if you don't pay for your lessons in one way or another, the money is the easiest way. every year. It's hard to say if you are investing in your route setting, or maybe it's hard to feel that you're investing in your route setting. Sometimes setting with new setters might just feel like a lucky shot that you got booked for a good day or a good comp or something, but actually taking chance, taking a shot, paying for tickets, paying for courses especially, definitely puts you in a position where your mind is like, okay, I've invested in my development. And you just approach the days like this a bit differently, which is very interesting. And I think it's important to say the best, the furthest, most interesting connections with people I've got that took me all across the world were through those days where I almost pay to go and set. Like this time I'm being paid for work, but I'm investing in tickets, I'm investing in accommodation, food's not covered, I need to take time off work, so that's gonna put some strains of my budgeting. But many times in the past when I paid for a route setting course, like competition route setting course, it was not really to learn anything. It was literally to meet people. So if you took those, if you take these days as what's the word? As connecting with, as chances with connect with people, because usually people who pay for courses, they probably in the same position as you are, and if they not, they probably give you good connection to people in those spaces. It's always better to talk with someone face to face about coming into different country for a set or coming into different world for a set than just emailing or messaging. Of course, those two work as well, but face to face is so much better. And basically that's why I'm going. I do want to visit New Zealand and come back to Australia. The scene there is a bit different than UK. And I hope that's gonna be that chance. I know that's gonna be that chance. And even if I don't come back, even if I don't get to set there again, I will definitely have that as a lesson towards my development. Yeah. Anyway, I have six more hours to another flight. It's a bit boring, but that's okay. I have some work to do. Yeah, and I hope and I hope you will start doing that as well. Because the best gigs, best setting days, best connections I've got from the days that I paid to be there in one way or another. It was either paying with money or paying with my time or with other stuff. Anyway, that's a short one. Thank you very much, guys. And if you have any questions, drop them down in the comments or send me a message. This works too. Nice one. Ciao, ciao.